Okay guys, remember last time when Sri Ram totally lifted that giant bow of Lord Shiva, Pinaka, and the whole of Mithila went, whoa, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's where we left off. But what happened next was actually super cute and super important. So King Janak was like, this can't be just one wedding. Let's invite Ayodhya and make it an epic family event. He sent word to King Dashrath, and when Ayodhya's royal squad reached Mithila, bro, it was like the original big fat Indian wedding X4 edition. And here's the lineup. Ram married Sita. Lakshman married Urmila. Bharat married Mandari. Shatrughan married Shatrughati. All in one huge ceremony. 4 brothers, 4 brides. One massive vibe of happiness. Even the sky was like, yo, let's drop some divine confetti, because the gods literally showered flowers. That means all 4 weddings happened before the sages, and King Janak's heart overflowed with joy. Pretty wholesome, right? When everyone came back to Ayodhya, it was just peace. People were smiling, streets were glowing, and King Dashrath finally breathed out.
Yup, mission dad accomplished.
He had been a king for decades, and now his sons were grown, married, and wise. The whole kingdom started shouting,
Make Ram the next king. He's perfect. He's perfect.
And honestly, Ram was perfect. Kind to everyone, never boasted, always calm. Even his voice felt like a prayer. King Dashrath started planning the coronation. The people danced in the streets. Ayodhya was so happy that even the birds sang,
Siyavar Ramchandra ki jai.
But hey, every story needs that one twist. And this one came from someone most people don't expect. Manthara. So picture this. Manthara wasn't a villain from day one. She was the old nurse who raised Queen Keiki since she was a baby. She loved Keiki like her own daughter, and loved Keiki's son, Bharat, even more. Like next level protective auntie vibes. One day, she hears the crowd outside shouting, Ram for king! Ram for king! And she freezes.
Wait, but what about my Bharat?
That's how fear starts, not with hate, but with love that's afraid to lose. And so she decides to help. Yes, spoiler alert, worst help ever. Manthara goes to Queen Kate and starts talking all sugary sweets like it's a good day.
How lucky you are, my queen. They say Ram will be king tomorrow.
Keiki's like,
Yeah, that's wonderful. Ram's basically my own son.
and Manthara drops the first seed of doubt. She starts painting tiny what if scenarios in Keiki's mind.
What if Bharat gets ignored? What if you lose your place in the palace? What if Ram's kids rule forever and Bharat is forgotten?
Keiki tries to brush it off, but doubt is slow virus. She starts to think. You can almost hear the silence getting louder. And that's when Manthara reminds her of something King Dashrath once promised years ago. 2 boons equals 2 wishes that Keiki never used. So Keiki's like,
Boons? I don't need them.
but Manthara insists,
Use them for Bharat. Ask Dashrath to make Bharat king. Ask that Ram wait 14 years.
in the forest.
And guys, this is the part where the whole vibe changes. Keiki is not evil. She's confused, scared. She actually believes she's protecting her son. Ha! Like that would ever happen. She's not plotting for power. She's just listening to fear. That night, King Dashrath is glowing with joy. Happy night. He's like that dad who's finally ready to retire because his kids are doing great. He sees Keiki and smiles. My love, tomorrow our Ram will be killed. And then Keiki reminds him those two promises. Dashrath is like, of course, ask anything. And she says it. Oh, I do not want to say this.
Make Bharat king. Send Ram to the forest for 14 years.
You know that moment in movies where all sound just cuts out? Yeah, that. King Dashrath collapses. Words won't come out. His heart basically stops moving. And even Keiki, when she sees his face, realizes this isn't victory. It's doomed. That means when the king heard his queen's voice and words, he fell apart. His voice froze. His heart shook with pain. Sometimes in life, people don't turn bad overnight. They just get lost between love and fear. That's what happened today to Keiki. And that's how a single night changed Ayodhya forever, even though it's not forever. Let's just say nothing would ever be the same again. And that's where I will leave you for now. Because what happens next isn't just exile. It's destiny showing its real face. You'll see what I mean in the next one. Hands together, everybody. Siyavar Ramchandra ki jai. Victory to Shri Ram.